If you understand how Apple secures your account, you'll be able to figure out how to reset your password on your own. So, if you forgot your Apple account password, first, you have to answer some questions. I need to know your situation so I can tell you the best option for you. I'll start by asking these questions and then give you all the possible answers you might give if you've been asked, because the scenarios are limited anyway. Stay tuned, and let's get you back into your account. This is the foundation for the rest of the video. To reset your password, you have to verify your identity within Apple's system. Otherwise, you might still be able to reset your password, but it could take days, sometimes even longer. In some cases, you won't even be able to start the account recovery process. So, one way or another, you will regain access. The real question is, will it be now, or will you have to wait? The key point is to verify identity. What does it mean for Apple? By checking what trusted information is linked to your account. Here's what that includes: a trusted device, a trusted phone number, the passcode for a trusted device, your email address, linked payment method. Each of these helps confirm your identity, and the more you can provide, the faster you'll regain access to your account. First scenario, you have access to your iPhone and you're fully signed in. The easiest way to reset your password is right from your iPhone or any trusted Apple device that's already signed into your account. So that Apple knows that it's yours, this method is the fastest. Just make sure you have a passcode or a password on Mac. Here's what to do. Go to Settings. Tap your name, then Sign In and Security. Choose Change Password. Enter your device passcode. Now, type your new password, confirm it, and tap Continue. And that's it. You've successfully changed your password in just a few taps. Second scenario, you have access to a trusted device, but stolen device protection is enabled. If you have access to a trusted device, you might think resetting your password is simple, but there's one thing that could stop you: stolen device protection. What is stolen device protection? Apple introduced this security feature to prevent thieves from taking over your account, even if they steal your iPhone and know your passcode. When stolen device protection is enabled, Apple may require additional security checks before allowing certain actions, including changing your password. For example, if you try to reset your Apple ID password in an unfamiliar location, Apple may force you to wait an hour before making the change. So, go to Settings. Tap your name, then Sign In and Security. Choose Change Password. At this point, you might see a message saying you need to wait. Sounds okay to wait 1 hour and then reset the password. But here's the tricky part. If you wait longer than an hour and then try again, the system resets the timer, forcing you into a continuous loop of 1-hour delays. To avoid getting stuck in this waiting loop, set a timer for 59 minutes. The moment you receive the alert that your wait time is over, go directly to Settings and change your password immediately. This ensures you reset your password as soon as possible, without restarting the countdown. Third scenario, iPhone keeps asking for your Apple account password. If your iPhone repeatedly asks for your Apple account password, you have to enter it, unless there's a system outage, which is rare. But if you forgot your password and you're still on your trusted device, here's what to do. Enter the wrong password 3 times in a row. You'll see a new option. Forgot password? Tap it. The verification process will begin. Enter your trusted phone number when prompted. Then, you'll be asked for your device passcode. You might be prompted to use another verification method, such as verifying your email address linked to your Apple account. If this happens, check your email inbox and follow the instructions provided. Pay close attention here. If you're asked for a passcode, take a moment to check which device it's referring to. Sometimes, the system requests the passcode for another trusted device, not the one you're using. Read the prompt carefully. If you don't remember any passcodes, look for the blue link that says, "Forgot all passcodes." Tapping this will show a list of your trusted devices. Choose the one you know the passcode for, as it will let you reset your password immediately. At this point, you'll either be able to create a new password or be required to start the account recovery process. What if you need account recovery? Don't worry. I'll walk you through it in just a moment, including how to shorten the waiting time as much as possible. Important warning: after starting account recovery, Even if you've already started the account recovery process, missing key factors can cause it to be canceled and restarted repeatedly, forcing you to start over from scratch. To avoid this frustrating loop, you need to understand what to do next. I'll explain the crucial steps at the end of this video, so stay tuned to make sure your recovery process goes smoothly. Fourth scenario, no access to your iPhone, forgot passcode, need repairs, or setting up a new device. If you've forgotten your device passcode, need to disable Find My iPhone for repairs, or your iPhone is damaged or lost. Resetting your Apple account password becomes a bit more complicated. But don't worry, there are still ways to regain access. If you don't have another trusted device, you can use the Apple Support app on a borrowed device. You can use any Apple device, even if it belongs to a friend, family member, or an Apple Service Center, to reset your password. Here's how. Open the Apple Support app on the borrowed device. If it's not installed, download it from the App Store. Scroll down to the Support Tools section and tap on Reset Password. Select Help Someone Else. Input your Apple account email address or phone number. Tap Continue and follow the on-screen instructions to reset your password. This is where the verification process begins. First, you may be asked to receive a verification code sent to your phone number. Make sure your SIM card is installed in an available device, whether it's damaged or locked, to get the code. Then you will see Complete the process on your iPhone. If you select Can't get to your iPhone, another verification method might prompt you to receive a second verification code to your phone number or directly enter your passcode. The steps can be changed based on your account status. Important tip: if you're asked to enter your passcode and it doesn't work, even though you know it's the correct one, try entering your old passcode. In most cases, it's the passcode that's synced to iCloud, and that's what the system will recognize. Once you enter it, you'll be invited to choose a new password. Be careful. If you enter the wrong passcode too many times, you may get locked out for an hour. If that happens, you can complete the process later. Also, if you click Forgot or Don't Know Your Passcode, you might see a screen you see before, asking you to choose a device. This is the point where you can take advantage of choosing the device that you know the passcode for. For passcode lock scenarios, in 99% of cases, this will lead to the account recovery process. Since your main issue is the passcode, go ahead and proceed. Once you start the recovery process, you'll need to verify your email address. If you don't have access to your email, try to regain access and enter the verification code you receive. The final step in the process will require you to verify your payment method with your CVV. You can skip the last two steps, but the wait time will be longer. So try to verify this info as much as you can. You will be asked to wait for 24 hours. There are some tips related to the account recovery will be mentioned in seconds. Rest assured, any information you enter will not be stored on the borrowed device. Final scenario, account recovery on the web. In this scenario, you have no trusted device, no access to another Apple device to use the Apple Support app, and might be also no access to your phone number. That means your only option is to start the account recovery process on the web. But here's the key thing to remember. Once you start this process online, you will have to wait for Apple to review your request. Unlike other methods, there's no instant way to reset your password, and if you make mistakes, the process will restart from the beginning, delaying your access even further. So before you start this method, be 100% sure you don't have access to any other option. Otherwise, using a trusted device or the Apple Support app is always the faster route. Go to iforgot.apple.com and click Reset Password. Enter your Apple ID email and the CAPTCHA, then tap Continue. Enter your phone number or your old number if that's your case. You'll see the last two digits displayed on the screen. Apple will attempt to send a code to this number, and you'll also see options referring you to a trusted device or another Apple device. If you don't have access to that number, scroll down and tap Don't Have Access to Devices in blue. On the next screen, tap Can't Use These Options, also in blue. A message will pop up asking if you want to continue anyway. Hit Next. Apple will again attempt to send a code to your old number. Tap Don't Use This Number Anymore in blue. At this point, Apple will either let you enter a new phone number or send a verification code to your email linked to your Apple account. Follow the on-screen steps and tap Continue. Apple will ask you to verify your credit card information. If you don't have access to that card, choose Can't Use This option in blue and continue. Once this process is complete, Apple will confirm that they will contact you within 24 hours via your new number or email. At this point, you just have to wait. the critical step I mentioned at the beginning. If you're still watching, thank you. Now, here's the crucial step you must follow, or the recovery process will be canceled, forcing you to start over. Turn off all other devices linked to your Apple ID. What does this mean? If you have multiple Apple devices, like an iPhone, Mac, and Apple Watch, you need to turn off your Mac and Apple Watch before proceeding. Only keep the device you're using for recovery powered on. So always start from the device you want to use and make sure all others are turned off until the process is completed. Within 72 hours, you'll receive an email from Apple with the exact time and date when you'll be able to create a new password. You can check the status of your recovery anytime by visiting iforgot.apple.com. When the waiting period is over, go back to iforgot.apple.com, and from there, you'll be able to set a new password for your Apple account. Bonus, Apple ID locked or inactive. If you encounter one of these situations with your Apple ID, here's what you need to know. 1. Apple ID locked for security reasons. If you see a message saying, "Your Apple ID has been locked for security reasons," it means there were too many failed login attempts. To unlock your account, reset your password, follow the steps in the video to change it, verify your identity. You can use a trusted device, phone number, or email to verify your identity. If you can't reset your password, you will need to start the account recovery process as we've outlined in the video. 2. Apple ID inactive. If your Apple ID is inactive, this could be due to account security issues, like a hacked account, Apple disabling your account due to violations of their terms, a long period of inactivity with no login attempts. What to do? Start the recovery process via the pop-up window on your device or visit iforgot.apple.com. After submitting a request, you should receive an email within 24 hours confirming whether your account has been re-enabled or not. If your account is not re-enabled, you may need to remove the activation lock and use another Apple account. Looking for more tips like this? Click one of those amazing videos and keep watching.